Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskiers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Nebraska's offense will take the field first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes a connection. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid tackle. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Got his man. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
When you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they've got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 2nd down, the read to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. On the move at the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cornhuskiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. He's got him. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 3rd down, going up top. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds us back in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Cornhuskiers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 20 over UNLV. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Pulls it, fires to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Play action. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here's a heat. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Huskers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskers are on the move. He's got it on the right. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Heading to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got a man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the shotgun, the inside give. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the first down. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Finds a tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. This quarterback part of their running game.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final play of the quarter coming. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the right. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Big kick here can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead is now back down to 9. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And the Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cornhuskers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Right on the money. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Inside and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And some room to work. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. Inside the 45. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. He's got his man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stumbled to the ground. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Absolutely center cut. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. That last field goal put them on top, and now this kickoff unit needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Zings it complete to the right. Not much doing there. Just picked up a couple before going out of bounds to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got the back over the middle. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.